I heard about them last stream. And I think everything they have is gonna be live. I don't think there's any. Oh, well, this one says official music video. I think that might be the only official music video they have. Yeah, everything else is alive. So, we're gonna be looking at a lot of live music. What limited I know about them is that they are a metal band from Japan. And that is about all I know. But yeah, let's take a look. Sadly, no subtitles, so I'll see if I can
全てを覆い尽くす人から生まれた盾は
maybe
望む道具と引
translate.
き換えにあらゆるものを我が身から断絶し取り繕い立ちはだかるそれが破滅のいざないであるとも知らずに虚飾煩い存続する目的のためだけに作られた表情は内に秘める声と行動の際からいびつな形相となり静かに崩れやがて全壊する一度壊れたものが元に戻ることはない
Okay, okay. I have to do some commentary here. First, very hard to translate what she's saying. Once the band came in, because like just her vocals weren't like sharp enough to really get a good sense. But yeah, very very dark topic at the start. I don't know all the words that were used either, so it's pretty hard for me to translate. But yes, some very dark themes that I was getting off of that. And then now it's just screaming. So, yeah. Yeah. Though typical metal in that way. Very typical. And I think they like call themselves like black gaze or glaze. So it might be like the subgenre of metal they are, where they have like really low vocals for her. I can't tell you, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But yeah, very very metal for the instrumentation, I can tell you that. It feels a little bit gothic because of her vocals, but not like the European sort of gothic, which usually is like soaring vocals Some Japanese bands that are metal that we've covered before do that, but this is a different sort of gothic. Anyways, let's keep going. Okay, okay, that is just so weird when she goes back to a like normal singing sort of style. And I was literally just thinking, man, she's like Poppy going from like this sort of quiet whispered tone to like these deep guttural growls. And then she switches it up again on us. And now she's all like nice, clean vocals. That's such a switch. That's such a switch. Oh, now there's a tone switch. I guess that's a statement. A little bit of everything in this song. They definitely like to switch it up, which I do like in a song. Also, sorry to Nabin. Uh, the auto mod got you. I have no idea what you tried to say. Because it doesn't even show me. Alright. Alright. Let's go to some live. This is recent. Well, both of these are. Those ones are older. Let's start with the newer stuff. I think there's some words in there. Okay. Okay. Now, maybe it's just me, but like, especially these two dudes here, definitely just middle-aged Japanese guys right in the front. The girl, I would say, is typical for what I would expect here. This guy in the button-up shirt, not quite middle-aged, but man, this audience is quite the quite the collection. We don't really get to see most of the others, so when I saw this lineup, I'm like, wow, okay, that's a mix. Anyways, back to it. Yeah, the volume for vocals is just so low there. I can't really make it out. I can make out a couple of words. That's about it. Now this reminds me of some Limp Bizkit. I mean, for all I know, it is a cover of Limp Bizkit. Man, that last part definitely sounded a lot like some old Limp Bizkit songs from like 20 years ago. I couldn't tell you the name of the song, but I remember it. It's still that beats, that sort of style, that pattern, definitely in my head. Anyways, she's going like way deeper than I can go. Way deeper. And she does it without even seeming to move, which is creepy as hell. At least, unless that is like a mannequin on stage. I would believe that.
説明考察偽りの世界
Okay, she is in fact moving, so not mannequin. She's got the creepy down pat though. Yeah, I think I kind of understand their style. And I'd have to say it's a little bit gothic, but not in the traditional, like more mainstream gothic with like high, clear, bright vocals. More the like guttural gothic, where like the themes and the concepts are more gothic inspired. Uh, and like twisting that up with like a sort of like Limp Biscuit sort of heavy metal-ish combination and just like rolling them together into some sort of combination. That is very much how they feel. At least to me. Sadly, Nabin links get automated. Yeah, Twitch in general tends to have a problem with links. So, unless you tell me ahead of time, I can try to allow a link. I'm not even sure if I have that option at the moment. I don't think I even can at the. Oh, jeez. I just accidentally closed chat. That's a good thing. Um, let's let's redo chat. Um, usually my preference is actually if like you have a band you would like me to take a look at, send me the band and I will just look them up pretty much like I just did with Kokeshi here, which was actually a band someone like tossed my way. So yeah, yeah, I prefer that way. I can I can take a look at like where the content is. I've had some people try to send me like bands that only have like stuff on Instagram, and I can't really, you know, do Instagram reliably. Uh, Also, I get a lot of copyright claims from like Instagram videos and things the times I've tried to react to that. So, anyways, that's part of why I just do it that way. Sure, sure. I will take a look at them. Actually, I will. I will grab the name and add it to my collection. All right, there it is. It is in my list now. All right. As far as Kokechi goes, Kokeshi. Man, that is hard to say when I'm saying it fast. But as far as they go, I think we've got a good sample of what they offer.